Hey everyone, it's SentryHero from the Simulator once more, bringing you a 1 vs 1 Starcraft 2 replay, so a bit while since I did one of those, what the hell. And yeah, as you can see, it's on the Shakura's Plateau map, and yeah, we've got it at the top left, SentryHero playing as a Protoss. Cute. Anyway, and on the bottom right, we've got YAMINASHI playing as the Terrans, so it'll be interesting. Replay. I'm not going to reveal the name of the replay. Actually, then again, it might be in the title of the video, actually, depending on what I decide to go with, but what the hell. In either case, should be interesting. Protoss versus Zerg. Had a look, it'll go on for a little bit of a while, so hopefully we're going to see some good long-term strategies now being applied between these stalwart players. And, God, really, talk about semantics there, but anyway. So yeah, we've got YAMINASHI going with a supply depot in between the command center and the Vesping guys. That's a very strange place to put it. So yeah, basically, yeah, these guys are not pro, so to speak, but oh, what the hell. Might as well watch something a bit different, and who knows, might learn a thing or two. Well, these players consider learn a thing or two. Oh, then again, I suppose I can do that with the supply depot, but still. A bit of a strange place to put it in between command center and Vesping guys. Although I suppose if it runs in with Zealots, I suppose it'd be alright. But then again, it might have been just better putting a supply depot around here to, you know. But then again, a Zealot can run around anyway, so they've got a second one. But what the hell? What the hell? Speaking of which, yeah, YAMINASHI is just continuing to go for more SCVs, more probes for our Protoss player, and yeah, looks like is he actually going to be expanding? Yeah, SentryHero is going to be going for an early expansion. It's very audacious actually, because I don't think he's actually seen no, he hasn't scouted it or anything like that at all, so I don't know if really that was the best thing to do, but well, what the hell. I mean, SentryHero is going to expand very quickly. YAMINASHI is going to see that, and yeah, Sentry's finally going to be going for his first gateway as well. Speaking of which, what do we have from YAMINASHI? He's going to be going for a second barracks, and yeah, morphing the command center into the orbital command, although for some reason he's not building a marine despite the fact that he's got the resources for it. So I don't know what the hell that's about. And yeah, SentryHero is also going to get a full scout on his base as well. Also sending a probe to try to chase away the SCV. There we go, sorry about that. And yeah, I suppose YAMINASHI is going to want to retreat that as quickly as possible, but yeah, basically he saw what he came to see. He managed to see the early expansion, although Sentry might cancel it though, and might just go in for an all-in or something like that. You never know. I mean, his Nexus was scouted pretty easily, although what do you know, YAMINASHI is actually going to be sending his SCV back in full view of the probe on the watchtower for SentryHero. Huh, interesting. Speaking of which, Hero does actually still have a probe back in YAMINASHI's base, and wow, still continuing to build a supply depots like that. Interesting. Now, well, speaking of which, it looks like so looks like Sentry. I think he would most likely use the Chrono Boost on his Nexus a bit earlier, because yeah, he does have more probes than our Terran plane. Yeah, he's going to have certainly more once he gets this Nexus up. Actually, we do have a bunker being built for YAMINASHI. Interesting position. And yeah, we've got more probes, well, they're coming off the line for SentryHero, going to take out YAMINASHI's SCV and the bunker as well, so at the very least he did manage to cancel that, but I don't know really why he put the bunker down there without any support or anything like that even. Does finally have a few Marines and all that out, so he's got 4 Marines and Marauder, but yeah, a bit of a strange thing to do. He's actually going for an early concussive shells, and he does have reaction and all that up as well. He hasn't got his own expansion yet, but he does have quite a few resources saved up, and yeah, he's going to be building it in his own base first. A little bit late, could have done it just a little bit earlier, but what the hell. His economy in either case is most likely going to be a bit behind his opponent. Yep, wow. Harvester numbers a bit behind as well, what can you do? But what is his army going to look like? We've got 3 Zealots, okay, and a Stalker I suppose, but we do have 8 Marines, 2 Marauders, and they're going to have that fancy concussive shell upgrade. No Stimpack just yet, but we do have Combat Shield and the Reaper being built as well. Interesting. They're going to be ignoring the watchtowers altogether as well. You'd think they'd want to at least take out the probe with a couple of advanced Marines, because really SentryHero is now going to know exactly what's coming his way, although I don't really know if he's got too much to deal with it. Okay, it does have 2 Stalkers and 4 Zealots, but combination of Space Marines and yeah, these Marauders with concussive shells. But I think it's a bit tricky, although what do you know, he is being forced to pull probes off the line. But let's just have a look at the probes. Actually, we've still got more probes for our Protoss play than we do for our Terran play, although that number is continuing to go down though. SentryHero is microing his Stalkers, trying to do as much damage as possible. Yaminashi managing to finally get his SCVs in parity with amount of probes. Oh, there we go, got more probes coming up for SentryHero, so I don't know really if that attack was worthwhile. Look at units lost and all that. We've got 775 for Space Marines and 650 for Protoss, so I suppose you could say that Yaminashi's attack was able to slow down his attack a bit, but oh my god, his Reaper's going to get spotted as well. Yep, SentryHero is going to see the Reaper, and doesn't seem to be reacting to the Reaper though. Bam, down it goes. Oh, that wait, he's sending a couple of Stalkers there, so yeah, that probe in the Sentry Tower, oh sorry, in the Zornaga Tower is certainly doing pretty good job there, and yeah, that Reaper being taken out before it could even damage the probe's shields, which is kind of funny. So yeah, we do have a cybernetics core, which has researched the warp gate ability as well. Just see what's happening for the rest of our guys. Okay, we got a pretty early armory coming out for Yaminashi. It's got engineering bay, but nothing being researched at it. We've still got level 1 upgrades for it. Factory doesn't even have a an add-on yet, although okay, we do have a missile turret being developed, so I suppose that's some good use for the engineering bay. And there we go, finally going with the infantry level 1 upgrade. It's interesting going for the armory so quickly though, and he placed a missile turret there, which could usually means if they place one there and nowhere else, it usually means that the Terran player might be suspecting a Dark Templar drop or something like that. It's going to be the case though. In fact, actually going to have Templar archives for SentryHero as well as the Zealot legs as well. Let's see. Okay, we don't have blink or anything like that quite yet for the Stalkers though. We've got more simulators and all that being put down. As for our Terran opponent, yeah, hasn't quite access those gas guys just yet. In fact, he needs to get his SCVs to work. He's got at least one idling around, not really sure why. And speaking of which, we've got SentryHero building a pylon there, because really, why not? I mean, if he's managed to hold on to this Zornaga Tower for so long, then well, I suppose there's no harm in putting down a pylon as well. Could warp in some extra forces and all that, and yeah, why not? So Gwench's got Sonic Storm being researched at... the hell's that noise? Huh. Anyway, we got research being researched at the Templar Archives, finally using chronobursts on that, and yeah, seems to be doing a pretty good job. Actually, does have a bit of chronoburst energy saved up on his next side. I think he'd want to spend it a bit more. I mean, he is starting to float resources now that he can expand again, actually, if he wants, or he can maybe go for more gas-intensive units like sentries and all that. That's what he can do. So, which Yaminashi, yeah, that's Yaminashi is going to be building a reactor, so he's probably just going for a few supporting units, such as the medevacs and Vikings and all that. Yaminashi is floating his factory as well, which tells me he's most likely, especially with the double engineering bay, he's most likely just going to be going for Marine Marauders, most likely. Yeah, and there we go, got a massive clump of them as well, just as I say that, and there we go, finally got SentryHero expanding as well, although he actually could afford to double expand even, since he's got so many resources saved up. But finally, we do have him researching some upgrades of his own though. He's going to be at a bit of a disadvantage to his Terran counterpart, and yeah, really should be at least putting that money into military or something at the very least. He's going to be seeing, once again, Yaminashi's forces incoming, but his probe did get killed off though, so I suppose won't be able to get a free scout down unless of course he warps a unit there, so Yaminashi not really wanting to do anything too much there. And there we go, we've got Psionic Storm being cast there, not doing too much damage to Yaminashi's forces, but he's going to want to be careful there, especially since how many medevacs does he have? He's got 2. Okay, he does have 1 medevac there. Well, that's interesting. He's going to be loading and unloading these guys, and there we go, we've got a few more Psionic Storms being cast. And yeah, Yaminashi's forces are getting completely decimated by those High Templar, a couple even morphing into Archons. I reckon a bit premature in my opinion, because really he was able to destroy the Terran opponent before the Archons even finished morphing, so he could have just kept him there. We do have a Couple of Marines coming in though, stimming up and taking out a couple of probes. Just look at the units lost tab again. Okay, still favouring the Protoss player, but there we go. Terran player managing to even things up a bit. In fact, he's actually got more SCVs than our Protoss guy does. I hate to think, and he is his production is starting to kick in a bit more as well. So yeah, it's that engineering bay. I'm guessing, yeah, it's just to get their level 2 and the free upgrades at the engineering bay. So actually, where is it anyway? Got more bags not being built. Okay, we've got another command center being built as well. I can't quite see where the damn... Oh, there it is. My God, can't even see that. Oh, well, speaking of which... Huh, okay, Protoss still upgrading to level 1. Wow, level 1 weapons upgrade. Looks like he's also warping in a few more High Templar and such. I want to get a few more Zealots and all that, or at least maybe research Blink for these Stalkers to help them out, but not doing too bad given the circumstances. Transferring a few more probes, and yeah, I mean, in either case, his economy is not actually matching his Terran opponent just yet, because, yeah, there's slightly more SCVs, and of course, who could forget the good old mules being dropped down as well. Here we go, actually might have another arming engagement as well. Yamanashi going straight in against Archons and such as well, focusing down one, managing to kill it off. Although, yeah, SentryHero is, wow, he's being run as subdash with his High Templar. If he's not careful, he can actually get them all killed off, actually, and just very lucky that they didn't get focused down or anything like that by Yaminashi's forces. Also, SentryHero maybe is going to be preparing another expansion. I mean, it might as well, given the amount of minerals and such that he's got saved up. Crap loads of production and all that. Oh, speaking of which, just while I was looking around here, because actually we do have a drop for Yaminashi as well. Looks like a bunch of Marines and a single Marauder, so it looks like they're going to be, a couple are going to be going for the probes, a couple for the Nexus, and a couple for the Assimilator, and as a result they're not going to do as much damage as they could have if they, say, focused the Assimilator or that probe, but oh well. Actually managed to hold themselves up pretty well against those Zealots, but yeah, Zealots doing pretty good job slicing and dicing, and from that point I was actually going to drop them in what appears to be a little gap there, but I think that gap is actually sealed up really tight, even though it looks like a couple of Marines could fit there, but what can you do? So drop a couple more Marines, more Zealots and coming in, and as well as Stalkers, and yeah, they're going to take out the medevac at the same time though. And we'll just have a look at units lost. Again, yeah, it's going to be favouring the Protoss player. Did manage to delay mining quite a bit for Sentry though, so... Although, yeah, it did actually manage to kill more Harvesters than one would think actually, so yeah, it looks like it's going to be beating the crap out of him economically for the time being. Although, what do we... Okay, we do have the Orbital Command still sitting around for Yaminashi, so I don't know really why he hasn't expanded yet, and even just a hidden expansion here would be pretty good. I mean, he's going to be scouting it out now, going to be seeing nothing there. If he can just put his command center here, or at least do something with it, I mean, doing himself a massive favour, especially with the Protoss army on his doorstep. Actually, I thought he actually got the Orbital Command just to use it as a macro orbital, which is what Terran players can sometimes do, just getting, you know, a third or a second orbital just to use it to pump out SCVs and mules as well, and as you just to saturate your points that much more quickly. And then of course when you're ready, then you can move it into its own little expansion, but yeah, it's not going to be doing that. In fact, yeah, he's only producing 2 SCVs at a time, and he's getting that level 3 upgrades already, 18 minutes into the game, so that's relatively fast as well. Got a bit of a slowdown there, but yeah, what the hell, I reckon they should be alright. I mean, they've got 2 medevacs healing these guys up, provided these Yaminashi's troops focus down these Stalkers. It should be alright, but we've got more Stalkers warping in, managing to ward off more probes and all that, and looks like they're going to take out a couple structures maybe. No, he's still sticking in there. Yaminashi's forces are still in there. I don't know really if that's a wise thing to do. He's going to take out a few more Stalkers actually, doing an amazing amount of damage. These Stalkers only having 1/1 upgrades, nothing to shields, while at the same time Yaminashi's forces are almost fully upgraded by now, so actually doing a surprising amount of damage, continuing to take out units that are streaming in. Wow, but I think Yaminashi is going to want to retreat soon. No? Wow. Oh, there we go, the power of upgraded forces, to say the least. SentryHero warping in a Sentry, I think it's possibly the first Sentry of the map actually. Of the match, let's say, which is kind of funny given that his name is SentryHero, but oh well. So it looks like Sentry's, yep, he's going to get his building to power there, and I don't know actually why he loaded up his forces in the weakened medevac. A couple of shots and this thing will go down pretty quickly, and it's just as well that he didn't actually fly straight into these Stalkers. He's actually going to be flying straight into this base, although, yeah, they're not really going to be able to do much damage there. And wow, that medevac managing to get out just barely, although another shot takes it out. So yeah, bit of a mismicro by YAMINASHI there, taking his Marines and Marauders and the damaged medevac over the one that actually has some health. Do we have SentryHero trying to take out this medevac? He might be able to actually if he gets him close enough. Yeah, there we go. So he probably suspects that there's still some troops in YAMINASHI's dropship. Well, not dropship, but medevac. Oops. Dropship is from the first Starcraft, but nope, that's not going to be the case. Also got an SUV with a rather dangerous looking barrel of Vespene gas there. Actually, it's interesting. Vespene gas, I think, would probably be explosive or something like that. So you'd think an SUV carrying it around, I mean, if it gets killed off, like maybe you could have the barrel explode or something like that. Pew! It's like a baneling, maybe. That'd be funny. Probably be a bit overpowered, but oh well. SentryHero's probe manages to get out of there, so yeah, quite the probe indeed. And yeah, it looks like YAMINASHI is just going to be using his SUVs to absorb a bit of damage. He's actually got, wow, he's got seven SUVs out in the field, and I thought they're going to be used to build structures or something like that, but no, he's actually just using them as forward forces. Rather bizarre. Wow, SentryHero being forced to withdraw all of his probes, and I dare say, yeah, he's going to be in a hell of a lot of trouble now. He's got zero production, despite the fact that he does have some resources saved up. Does have all the production facilities in the top left here, but in any case, should be able to clean up the attack here. We'll just have a look what we have. We've got 40. Wow. We've got 40 probes to 11 SCVs, so YAMINASHI must have pulled off a crap load of probes. Not probes, sorry, SCVs. But don't know why he did that. He could have thrown away the game just then, actually, by doing so. But he did manage to do quite a bit of damage to SentryHero, who's going to want to get a couple of pylons and such to repower these buildings, and he's still got stalkers behind as well. Actually, not such a bad use of resources, because YAMINASHI's medevac would be much cheaper than 5 stalkers having to continually keep watch over it. So. Not too shabby. I suppose YAMINASHI's probably going to leave it there for the remainder of the match, or at least until the main base of Sentry goes down, although... Okay, never mind. Maybe SentryHero suspects, but there might be nothing in that medevac, and well, in either case he's going to be sending the Stalkers to meet this attack, and... Okay, well, got SUVs finally coming in for YAMINASHI, but I don't know what the hell is thinking getting them all killed off like that. I mean, goddamn. And finally got another drop coming in for YAMINASHI as well. Looks like he disembarked first, so that okay, mate, might have suspected there was a base down here actually. He's finally got his third up actually, certainly took his time doing that. And there we go, he's going to try to do a bit of damage to Sentry's probes. Getting caught up a bit there because due to the crappy pathfinding that for some reason hasn't been improved. First game. Well, I suppose it's been improved a bit, but still, come on. I think they could improve the pathfinding a bit, given they had like I think 11 years, or well, at least around a decade, I think. But anyway, yeah, the YAMINASHI is going to be forced to retreat, and okay, he's loading up his guys. I'll be damned. So sacrificing one medevac and a couple of troops, but yeah, manages to get out. Does quite a bit of damage. Takes out the Nexus as well. So Sentry is actually down to 2 bases now, and. Looks to keep that stalker there. So just have a look. Actually got 36 probes still to the 33 by YAMINASHI, and yeah, YAMINASHI's still got quite a few troops and all that on the field as well. SentryHero is sending in a couple of zealots without any support, leaving all his forces here for some reason. So if he wanted to scout out or something like that with what he had, then could have just sent a probe or a single zealot rather than sending in a group of zealots. Lost more than he should have, and there we go. Finally, his pylon at that point getting taken out as well. I think YAMINASHI is going to want to expand again at some point. That's what the hell. See what happens. So yeah, it looks like income is still favouring our Terran plates. Oh yeah, that's right, because of mules and all that. Can't forget about that. But yeah, SentryHero is not quite out just yet though. But yeah, those continual drops have really screwed him over. And yeah, he's starting to send in his troops to defend against this drop here. So it looks like YAMINASHI will... What the hell? SentryHero is sending his troops back down again. Interesting. So YAMINASHI does have some troops up here, but oh, he did. Actually, we're going to go completely unopposed. You'd think Sentry would just send up a couple of these zealots to take out YAMINASHI's troops that are up here. So yeah, YAMINASHI at the same time is going to go straight for these pylons, but just better to go for these buildings themselves, because really you've got crap loads of buildings powering the buildings, the other buildings, should I say? And wow, Sentry managing to wipe out these guys here, but at the same time. Losing a couple of pylons, but yeah, YAMINASHI's still getting his forces sliced and diced, not quite being quite as cost effective as one would think, and yeah, even leaving his medivac there, which is a bit of a crappy move on his behalf, but what can you do? So yeah, we finally got more SCVs than probes for the Terran player, but that's still being powered, not bad. But yeah, hopefully we're not going to be seeing YAMINASHI throwing away his probes like he did before. Speaking sorry, SCVs like he did before. Actually, oh my god, don't tell me he's going to send them out. Oh my god, that's just ridiculous. Yep, he's going to send them out along with his other forces. What the hell is he thinking? He fights and claws his way up to try to get a worker advantage, and now he's just going to throw it away once again. But those SCVs barely did anything. I mean, really, he shouldn't have bothered doing that. Oh god. And now he's just hovering his base over his expansion for whatever reason. Man. He probably should just hold his troops there for a bit just so they can heal him up, actually, since they're all in the yellow. But oh well, and speaking of which, here comes the other medivac. So what do you know, it was rescued. I suppose maybe that's what this was, it was for a rescue effort, and there we go, got Psionic Storms being cast again, taking out quite a few Terran troops there. I don't know why YAMINASHI didn't actually try to mark them out of the way a bit. But what the hell, they're going to soldier up this hill and yeah, take out quite a few zealots. Sentry not quite liking that, and yeah, looks like his Archon's going to get taken out as well. So yeah, very bizarre game indeed. I mean, I wouldn't see I hate Terran, not bad. YAMINASHI's because it's not like as if Protoss can't do anything like, you know, Warp Prism drops or anything like that. Make a Colossus and all that. But anyway, you need to spare. I don't think it really had any to spare, but anyway. Indeed, yes. Nice little, very well mannered discussion by these two players. But, and not bad, saying he's still having not bad. So yes, it's certainly an interesting game. Not your typical Starcraft 2 game. Certainly not for anything resembling a professional game, but an interesting one to say the least. Certainly teaches you various things, such as, you know, not not throwing away your forces and all that. But interesting. So yes, I'm sure he'll see some interesting things watching the replay. And there we go. Got him finally leaving the game, and yeah, victory goes to YAMINASHI. Very bizarre victory, but I suppose victory nonetheless. So yes, interesting game there. So yeah, hopefully I should be able to upload this a bit later on today, and until that happens, this has been Damien to Ditch signing off, believe it or not.